Hi, Jackson back with you at Song Mentor. Today's song is After the Gold Rush by Neil Young from the LP of the same title, one of my favorite LPs from that era. The song is said to be an environmental song, sort of a dream sequence, and certainly the lyric, look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s, would substantiate that. He has since changed that lyric in his live concerts to look at Mother Nature on the run in the 21st century. The song has been covered by Dolly Parton and others. It's a beautiful song. It was originally written and recorded with just two instruments, keyboard and flugelhorn, but we're going to do a nice acoustic guitar cover version of After the Gold Rush. Okay, well, the beauty of an early Neil Young song is its simplicity. This is actually a 5-chord song, but it's kept simple, and of course we just talked about the recording being a simple piano recording with a flugelhorn, and ours is a simple acoustic guitar version. But here are the 5 chords you're going to use and augment and supplement and play with a little bit, embellish, but these are essentially the chords. The one you're going to particularly embellish is the open D chord. And you need an open G. And you need an open A chord. You need a B minor. And finally you need an open C. And that's what you need for After the Gold Rush. So the strumming in general follows the melody and the vocal lines. So but in general you can see it's up, 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 up. So it's down, up, up. Kind of 5 beats to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And that's the simple strumming for this song. All right, the intro. Well, when I said embellish that D chord, this is one of the ways to do it, is to start with your second finger off the D chord, so you're strumming an open high E string, and then we lift it up. So follow that. Up, down, down, up. I'm referring to that second finger now. Up, down, down, up. Now there is a, and you can do that, it's a little tricky. That's what he does on piano, and to do that you're just going to stretch this out a little bit, because you want to do that D chord, but you want to add the A note on the high E string, and you can't stretch that pinky to get that. It's almost impossible, so you have to reform your fingers a bit. And now we've got first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and pinky on the 5th fret on the A note we wanted to get. So we play that. So that's the intro, it's just those 2 bars. So the song starts there. That's the intro. Okay, well, let's do a partial playthrough. We'll do the intro, a verse, and then as far as the chorus goes, look at Mother Nature on the run. That doubles at the end of this, so notice that. Also notice the beautiful chord changes. For some reason, Neil Young has a knack for this, had a knack for it, still does perhaps, but going from the B minor to the C here is just a sweet change, so it really enhances the song. And the last thing I'll tell you before we start here is that I'm going to sing this in an octave lower, because that's what most of you are going to be comfortable with. We all know about Neil Young's high register voice on songs like this, which I will try later, but for now we'll sing it in a lower register. Here we go.
saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archer split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s.
Okay, well, we're going to do a full playthrough, and when we get to the flugelhorn part, I'm just going to do something vocally there. I mean, if you think that's silly, then you don't do it. You just play one verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and end. But if you're playing 4 people, I mean, it really is not that bad an idea. Well, you can see what you think. I'm also going to sing it in the higher register this time. Okay, here we go. And we basically play through this 4 times.
Silver
Okay, well, fine tuning today. First of all, we'll fess up to a little mistake at the end there, and you should really at the end of the song double strum that C chord. So it's flying Mother Nature silver sea to a new home. So double strum on the C, finish nicely on the G. Also, fine tuning wise, I hope you notice some of the little embellishments. All that lifting up of that finger off that D chord and just in a timely manner, and making that sound more close to what he did with the keyboard in that song. And finally, if you notice the ending, it was retarded somewhat, so we slowed down that very last one. It was a flying Mother Nature silver seed to a new home in the sun. And then flying Mother Nature silver seed to a new home. And that just adds a nice touch to the end of the song to just drop the tempo back slightly. There you go, After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.